The hostility between these two guys is real.
March 25th.
My objective is putting a beating on Caleb Plant.
Knockout artist and two-time title holder David Benavidez takes on the smooth technician and former champ Caleb Plant.
I need to teach him a life lesson.
He knocks him down! And no one's backing down.
I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. You're not gonna do nothing.
David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, Saturday, March 25th, live on pay-per-view.
Get a great offer courtesy of KG Certified and BetMGM, the king of sportsbook. Sign up using bonus code KG1000 and you'll get back up to $1,000, yes, $1,000 in your bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. That's for real. BetMGM's parlay specials, daily odds, boosts, fan-friendly promos make it the best place to bet on all your favorite sports. Download the BetMGM app today or go to betmgm.com and enter the bonus code KG1000. Yes, KG1000. And you'll get up to $1,000 back in your bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Nothing beats a W at BetMGM. Bet responsibly and nothing but love. Y'all know what it is, right? Kevin and Truth on KG Certified. Let's go. I was going to ask you, what is your criteria for winning or for applying for the MVP race?
Well, definitely you got to play a certain amount. In my criteria, you got to play at least 65 games. And it all depends on what your impact on winning is. You know, numbers is going to have to say something. Team record is going to have to say something. And when you're not in the lineup or you're not out there that day, how does your team look? That, to me, tells me, and you got to be a top seed, that, to me, tells me you're the most valuable player. You know, you might not be the best player because always the best player may not be the most valuable player. That could be two different things. So for most valuable player, it's just like your impact on winning, when you're in and out, your presence night in and night out, your consistency on being there, 65 plus games, and your consistency. I mean, that right there and how your team is doing. And that right there yells to me the Joker. Because when I look at the players he's playing with, like my top MVP candidates right now, by the way, are Joker, Embiid, Giannis. So when I look at their teams, Joker is doing the most with the least. He doesn't have a second all-star. Now, I know Embiid
is leading the league in scoring.
Is leading the league in scoring. He has Harden, who's been an MVP, who's an all-time great at his position. He didn't make the all-star team, but we all know that Harden's still an all-star. I mean, he's getting you 20 and 10. That's all-star numbers. Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, them guys is all-stars. They're one of the best. Now, when I look at Denver, who's their second best player? Jamal Murray, you'll say, maybe. Kevin Porter Jr., maybe. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. We only know who is solidified second best player. It's not an all-star. You know, they're so good that they're more well-rounded with their second and third best players. And so that's my criteria right there. I mean, what about you?
You know, I'm a huge guy on consistency. I'm agreeing with some of the stuff you're saying. The impact on your team when you're not there, when you're not playing, and then your efficiency on the floor when you are, you know, in play. It says something to play multiple games, though, man. When you actually do 82 games, or when you do 100+ games in the season, it has to play on your mental. Your mental has to be in another realm. You have to be in another, mentally, it says something for the player that is playing the most games, because those games, 9 out of 10 times, you're not at 100%. And then, you know, you're playing those games and you're getting someone's best at you at the same time. So, you know, I look at consistency. I look at your impact. I look at, obviously, your efficiency rate.
Availability,
all that. And then, too, your team. I hate to say this, but your team got to be one of the top teams. Like, if your team is third or fourth, and you're having like an incredible scoring year, I'll consider that. But Yeah, man, this is all about the best of the best. And a lot of times, those good teams have a face on those teams. And I think that the Joker right now is obviously the face of the Nuggets, but what he's doing, he's averaging a triple-double.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something we ain't seen before. We seen somebody average a triple-double.
No, I get it.
But we ain't seen nobody average a triple-double with the best record or the best team in basketball or just the best record in the West.
Facts.
You know,
and he's doing more with less.
That's what I'm saying.
So
as much as I want to give it to somebody else,
I mean,
we want to.
We want to give it to Embiid. We want Embiid to win this award.
We want Embiid. I feel like he should have won it last year. I mean, I want to give it, but it's like, based on our criteria, the numbers, the team, the consistency, the availability is screaming Joker. I mean.
And this is what I'm trying to say about this. Paul, he's finna win a third MVP straight. Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Our game ain't watered down with talent. We got great talent in the league.
Only 3 people done that.
Bro, this is incredible. This is
Wilt,
incredible.
I believe
Bird.
Bill Russell.
Nah, Bird.
Yeah. Yeah, them 3.
Them 3.
So we'll see if it's a 4th.
I'm shocked, yo.
I'm shocked that Jordan never won 3.
I'm shocked. Bron ain't won 3. Kobe ain't won 3 in a row. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, something's gonna have to change from this.
Is he the best player in the league?
Bro.
I'm just saying, is he?
Lord,
hey, how can you, if you win 3.
Let me ask this. If we at the playground right now, and you get the first pick, you taking Joker?
At the playground? Not at the playground. Not at the playground. I'm taking Kyrie. I'm taking Kyrie.
UCLA. We at UCLA.
I'm taking Kyrie.
We at UCLA.
I'm taking Kyrie at the playground.
At the playground. Hey,
you
look,
said playground.
I'm taking Ja. Come on, Ja. Come on, Ja. Come on. Playground, right.
Playground.
We at UCLA. We
Organized basketball.
Organized basketball.
All right, I got Joker.
Give me a big. Give me big fella.
Organized with 3 reps.
I love it. We back at the Thanksgiving table. I'm telling you. Every time we bring this up, I'm bringing the table out. Damn it, where do I start? I'm dead ass though, P. Something gonna have to change. And then what changes? What changes in this? Because Lord, listen, real shit. He has the formula.
But is he the best player?
He is, bro.
He the best player in the game? How can you tell? I'm trying to think. If you won 3 MVP, you can't tell me I'm not the best in a row. In a league with LeBron still, in a league with KD still, in a league with Luka Doncic, in a league with Giannis, in a league with Embiid, and you win 3 in a row. That's crazy to think about. Just think about if you win 3 in a row in a league with these players that I done named, Tatum, KD, Bron, and you just 3 in a row.
King of the Hill, bro. King of the Hill.
That's crazy. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to put this all in perspective.
King of the Hill. That's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
King of the Hill.
Damn, Curry. We ain't even said Steph Curry.
King of the Hill.
Damn.
And then it's almost like a shut the fuck up, everybody. Yeah, 3 in a row. It ain't nothing to say. He's doing it. It's the doing.
Shaq ain't never done it. Damn.
Man, that's what I'm saying. He gonna go down as one of the best to do it, bro.
That's wild when I think about it.
Man. Shout to Joker.
That's wild when I think about it.
I was talking to Boogie, man, earlier, man, and you know what he said, man? He said, man, the system, he became the system. Like, you know, Coach had what they was running, and then all of a sudden he became how they do stuff. He says, Murray takes the ball out, gives it to big fella. Initiate. Well,
yeah, you base your system based around your best players. So he might have come in with a certain idea, but like, hold on. When your best player is this, your coach adjusts to what you do.
Wow.
So.
That's scary. Let me say something. Just because you win MVP doesn't mean, one, your team is going to go further than anything. The MVP is a culmination of the year and the players who had the best stats according to how the league, with their whole list of what P and I just went through, a listing, you know, kind of how you win MVP. But it does not reflect continuity on team. It does not reflect anything team. It's that so-called best team in the league had a face on it. And that number 1 team in the league, or that number 1 team in this situation, this is how the years have shown this award to be. And Joker, to me, has an understanding of how to win this award. Just like how some teams have figured out how to get to the finals. I feel like Golden State, they have a recipe to get to the finals. And it's a little bit of everything. I feel like he's figured out the formula to win this award. And it has to be, your team has to be one of those teams in that argument.
But he don't get enough criticism for being MVP and not getting to the finals. I mean, how much success?
You can't criticize him for being a part of a team when the team has to emerge as a team,
but
not as an individual.
Point, like if at some point though, I do see what everybody's saying. At some point, you got a player that's won 3 MVPs. At what point do we say, man, well,
if he this good, why they can't win?
Why they can't win it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something about the award has to change. Something about that award and how he gets the award is going to have to change.
Yeah, because like, I really think every year, like we say that, like, right, it's more pressure on KD to win a championship this year than it is on Joker. Okay. And KD got 2 of them. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
The
expectations. It's no expectations for Denver to win anything at all. No, when I hear people talk about who's going to win it this year, I don't hear motherfuckers say, the Denver, I don't hear none of that. And then you know what's too? It's so fucking inconsistent with the injuries. One injury, and this whole conversation could be a whole nother common conversation. Mm-hmm. Michael Porter Jr. gets hurt, this is a whole nother conversation. The Murray kid gets hurt, no, this is a whole nother, you feel what I'm saying? Gordon goes down, Lord, we're not even, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it should be more accountability held. If you feel like you said, if you feel like Joker's the best player in the league, 3 times MVP,
then he should be good enough to get us out of this round.
It should be good enough to get you to the finals. Dirk did it.
Man, shit. Do you see Dirk probably had the hardest run to the finals, by the way.
Dirk did it. He won an MVP. His run better than
Dirk still asleep. Dirk's still getting some rest from that series. Let me tell you something. Denver has to learn to win on the road. Like any other team in the West that's having difficulties, guess where everybody's difficulties come from? Playing on the fucking road. Everybody's having that same issue. I just watched Golden State beat the brakes off of the Suns. Beat the brakes off of the Suns hold on, y'all. I know y'all got together. I know y'all feeling good, huh? Y'all thought we was feeling you, huh?
They miss KD and Golden State. Golden State is still an elite team at home.
Listen, Golden State has a formula to winning. It doesn't matter. They know when they have to hit certain pivotals. They know when they got to do certain A, B's, and C's. I'm not with that. Oh, what's wrong with Golden? Ain't nothing wrong with Golden State. Golden State in the cut, chilling. While everybody doing all this rat racing in front, they gonna slide in, and they gonna be right there. Man, I didn't even know that. Man, have y'all seen the ratings? Man, you thought Golden State was at the bottom somewhere. Golden State.
They can't win on the road this year, though.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Pete, are you worried about the Warriors if they don't have Andrew Wiggins due to some personal reasons?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you, how worried? What's your worry or concern?
I'm a high-level worry. Over 10. Because for one, without Wiggins, they wouldn't have won last year.
He did all the
I seen what he did on rebounding, defense. He was their second best player. Like, nobody want to really say nothing about it, but he, under the radar, he was their second best player. I seen what he did on defense. I seen how he rebounded the ball. I seen how consistent he was in the finals and throughout the playoffs. He was huge for them.
He became that player they was looking for that whole year.
Yeah, he didn't have no pressure. He was like the ultimate glue guy in that whole defense, rebounding, scoring, big shots. If they don't have him, I don't see Golden State getting back to the finals because, like, when you got a well-oiled machine, you need all the pieces to that. You can't have a couple screws missing and think it's going to, perform the way it's been performing. You know what I'm saying? You got to have all the pieces together, especially when you're the hunted.
Right.
So if they don't have that one key piece, I don't see them getting to the
Pete, let me ask you something. Does it feel like everybody's getting bored with the regular season and sitting and chilling and trying to ramp up for this playoff run? Does it feel like that?
I don't know if teams is getting bored. I think a lot of teams dealt with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but everybody's trying to get ready for April.
If I look at one team that I could say has probably got bored with the regular season, I'm gonna say based on how they've been.
The Clippers.
No, the Clippers ain't won nothing. I'm gonna say the Celtics.
Yeah, they ready for the playoffs to start.
They've been struggling.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
Since the All-Star break. It seemed like they kind of bored with the process.
Are you worried about them a little bit? You remember I asked you about 2 weeks ago when you worried?
But I think they're a little bored with the regular season and they ready for the playoffs.
I watched them play the Rockets last night, and they played a Rocket-style game. You know, the Rockets now went back to Rudy T. 4 shake, 3 shake, 2 shake, 1 shake. Everybody ISO at top. You ain't got nothing, get off it.
Yeah.
ISO, I ain't got nothing, here you go. All shot. Listen, the first 2 quarters of that shit, I think I fell asleep. Straight up. I was like, what in the hell? Listen, I was first off listening to Scal and Perk do the game. And that was comical. But then the game itself was like, what the hell is this? And then all of a sudden, the Celtics didn't look, they looked disinterested. They didn't look like they was really there. Mm-hmm. And
it's some slippage. You know, they relinquished the number 1 seed, which they held for most of the year. Now that Milwaukee's number 1. And then, shoot, if they don't, I'm a little, you know what, I am concerned, because if they don't get their act together, they gonna slip to the 3 seed because Philly is coming now and they've been playing good. And, you know, you don't want to have to go on the road in the second round. You know what I'm saying? You go from a team that would have went first round throughout the whole playoffs when you was leading the whole, they got out to that marathon, that sprinter started. And what you got to understand, like, it ain't no sprint, it's a marathon. So it looked like, you know, they can't afford too much more slippage.
Milwaukee is on a steamroll. I told you, the Drew Holiday thing, he's the MVP of the second half. You watching Drew Holiday? You watching Drew Holiday pick up Aaron Fox? Aaron Fox.
He's quietly he's become their second best player.
He take all the big shots, Lord. He take the big threes, come down, get the strip. He came in and got some big strips on
some people. It's like he's a better player.
It's
like he's a better player.
You know how you get to the second half and that All-Star break
what
give
year,
you something?
What year is Drew Holiday in? Like his 13th year?
I don't know, but
What year is Drew Holiday?
He's filled probably 13, 12.
11 years. It's like he got better. You usually like plateau, you know. He like in his 14th year and he better.
He's the Bucks' best player right now.
No, he's not the Bucks' best player now.
I say that he's playing the better
He's not the Bucks' best player.
Giannis hasn't been in the lineup like this nigga. Drew Holiday is fucking leading the pack when it comes to the Bucks.
Giannis
That's
just
what I'm
went
saying.
for 44 and 15.
Yeah, he was out a couple games. That's what I'm saying. Drew Holiday has been
when he's
leading.
not in the lineup, okay, yeah. Drew Holiday the best player, but he's not their best player.
I'm not saying, okay, let me say what I'm trying to say. For the second half of the season, Drew Holiday's been their best player to me. And it's only been, 12, 15 games or whatever. But these games, I'm seeing a different energy from him. Picking up defense, big threes. Brook Lopez, you watching Brook Lopez?
Yeah.
Well, Milwaukee's on the steamroll, bro. Milwaukee is on a real steamroll, and don't nobody want to see it. And if the Celtics ain't, listen, they bridging the gap. They bridging the gap. They beat the brakes off of a fucking very, very talented Kings team that plays great at home. They play great on the road. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Milwaukee, boy.
You got them coming out the East.
I'm just paying attention. I'm just paying attention. You know, this here is fluid. I ain't got nobody. I'm watching everybody because everybody's gonna peak in Valley, and I'm trying to see who Valley out in April.
Celtics got to figure out. They got to get the 1 seed.
They got to Valley out though.
They got to get to the 1 seed.
That's going to be hard.
Because you want to play that 4th seed in the second round. That second round, you don't want to play that. You don't want to see Philly in the second round, or Milwaukee. Like your second round, that's why Celtics got to focus on.
Second round going to be Cleveland, New York, or some shit like that.
You got to get the number 1 seed. I'd rather see Cleveland or New York than Philly or Milwaukee in the second round.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Nobody want to see New York right now, man. New York playing like the Knicks. They playing like some. You see Julius Randle in the Crypto Center?
Yeah.
He was on some yeah. I told y'all. And I took the Knicks that night too, didn't I?
No.
I did. Stop it. Run the tape right here. Post production. Post production right here. Running right here.
What's the Lakers?
5, 4, 3, 2. Like
Oh, yeah, they got busted up versus
Right, there you
the
go.
Lakers some shine, and you're like, wait, you picked the Knicks. Why are you talking
I
about
picked Knicks too then.
No, you picked the Lakers.
No, I picked Knicks. We both picked
Oh,
Knicks.
word?
Yeah,
Word,
we both
word,
picked
word,
Knicks.
word.
Yeah. I just thought about that. I picked
Right,
Knicks
you was
too.
like, man, you going so hard on the Lakers? Because bro been playing crazy.
Right, that's what I've been
They
saying.
got it in. They got it in, though.
That's what I said.
Man, they got it in.
they
Julius Randle.
got popped by Clips, though.
Huh?
Clips popped them.
They came in there light. They weren't playing like that against the Lakers. Man, Julius Randle was a whole nother player when he played the Lakers.
Yeah, he was weak. He wasn't doing nothing but Clips, though. He couldn't make the shot.
So disappointment, I would say, I don't want to say so let me just throw this script out to everybody who's watching this, because I don't think the athletes or the heads of do a good enough job of steering this whole thing. First off, every team that is out here playing is playing their hearts out. I gotta say that I don't know a player that doesn't suit up to win or to lose.
Stop sugarcoating it, dog. Who's the most disappointing?
No, I'm saying
Who's
this
most
is.
disappointing?
I'm saying this to say that these are professionals.
I understand that. Who's disappointing? Let's get to it. Don't sugarcoat them. We all know they go to practice. They play hard. They get paid.
They don't go to practice.
So what?
No, they all don't play hard. No, they all don't play hard.
Who's disappointing then? Stop sugarcoating, giving them.
Ain't nobody sugarcoating.
Giving them too much. You see this, dog.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, they play hard and they show up to work.
Setting it up.
Nah, who disappointing you?
Learn how to set it up.
Man, come on, dog.
Play T-ball. You ever play T-ball?
Lakers is disappointing to me.
Really?
Lakers.
Facts.
Come on, dog. Come on.
The Laker project.
Lakers are disappointing.
Yeah.
Based on what they got, based on their last 2 seasons, Lakers disappoint.
And then, too, the LeBron, Anthony Davis dynamic. I love that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you got to...
They a team that's going to play for the play-in. That's disappointing for the Lakers team that's led by Anthony Davis and LeBron. Let's just keep it one. That's disappointing.
It's Miami. Big expectations. I thought Miami would be better than what they are.
I thought they'd be a top 4 seed.
I thought so, too. And then, too, I was looking at Miami kind of losing, like, a little momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember they was in the conversation in the East? They ain't in the conversation in the East no more.
Yeah, they was in the conversation. Yeah. They are
New Orleans. New Orleans. That might be mine.
But they deal with injuries, so I give them a pass.
Damn, the whole league.
I mean, they got hit with the major. When both of their stars been hurt, Zion, if you ain't got Zion, ain't no expectation.
You got B.R., man. They got a good team. They got some
Zion,
pieces over there. Murray the third. They got Alvarado. They got some pieces over there.
If you ain't got Zion, ain't no expectation. If you ain't got Zion, no expectation. If you've been injured.
No, they still got a good team where they can actually go out
but think about this. Coming into the season, was you looking at New Orleans like, okay, they a threat?
They could be.
They like, all right, you just happy they make the playoffs. Like, they wasn't no real threat.
Phoenix is kind of like a little disappointing. You know,
They was until recent.
I mean, until you get KD, now it's like it's like new blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. But before, I was.
Well,
my
biggest is the Lakers. So Lakers will be in the playoff, play-in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, that's the biggest disappointment as far as when you look at before the season start, like, all right, they're going to get it together. Boom, boom, boom. They are for sure playoff team. It's like, all right. Man.
Yeah, Lakers got to come with a different narrative next year. It can't be this. I don't think the fans going to go for a third straight year of whatever they just gave out. Yeah, I think that's done. What you think? Lakers can't come with that
they always got
shit.
Expectations. When you got LeBron, there's always expectations with him. It's levels. Certain players that have that. He's the only one in the league right now that you say that, like, hey, when he's on your team, you expect him to be here. I mean, I can't say that for nobody else.
Let's get it, game picks. The Nuggets on the road playing the Knicks. Ooh, the Nuggets come to MSG.
I got Denver Nuggets. They don't have no one who can guard Jokic. No one. I mean, he's a problem.
I'm going to actually take the Knicks at home. Hold on, let me ask you this, Nate, because this is
Who the favorite in that game?
Hold on. This is very important to say. Is this the Knicks' first game back from a road trip?
No. Let me look this up. They just finished the road trip, so they
finished the road trip either tonight or tomorrow.
This is a great question, and you're correct.
Right, because they played Portland last night, right?
Oh, hold on.
Watch this. So they played Portland last night.
Yeah.
They're playing Portland
Tonight?
Tonight.
Okay, so the facts say that the first game back home, all y'all out there that's betting, fuck with me, that the first game back home is like a road game. And then if that's the case, I'm gonna go with science here. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. Even though I love the Knicks at home, I know Brunson is out. I know they got some real valuable injuries, but they're playing some really, really good basketball right now, and the energy level on both ends is up. Quickly's playing nice.
Yeah.
I love the Knicks at home, but on this first game back home, I'm gonna take the Nuggets.
Yeah, I got Nuggets too.
Warriors at Grizzlies?
Yes, sir.
Again? So I don't know if I'm having deja vu, but I just watched the Warriors look like shit. And didn't I just watch Memphis beat the brakes off the Warriors?
Yeah.
That was hard to unsee too. That was hard to unsee because Steve Kerr actually stopped watching the game. Steve Kerr stopped coaching the game. It looked like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Memphis was getting layups.
Memphis has showed me they can play well without Ja. They showed it last year, and they showing it this year.
Yeah.
I'm taking Memphis at home because this year Golden State's been struggling on the road.
Yeah.
Even without Ja, I feel like Memphis, they have a unit that understands how to win, especially in the regular season. And I feel like this is a game that where maybe Golden State might rest their players. They don't got no energy for that Memphis. They'll see them full strength in the playoffs. So I got Memphis.
I don't see Golden State coming back playing that bad of a basketball game like they just did. I don't see them duplicating that. I'm gonna take the Grizzlies at home. I'm gonna take the Grizzlies at home. It's hard to take them I'm gonna take them at home. And it's hard to unsee that. Yeah. Sunday! Damn, Denver and Brooklyn? Hey, the biggest surprise, you know what we should have asked? What's the biggest surprise of the year? What's the team that surprised the shit out of you?
Sacramento.
That's a good one.
That was a trick question?
That's a good one. Nah. I'm surprised at the Nets, yo. Brooklyn.
I mean, you surprised since the trade that they've been kind of holding up.
Mikal Bridges is showing that, hey, I can score the basketball. I got ones. Who want it?
Brooklyn
I'm shooting the three. It's coming out the vein. It's all type of whatever this is.
They unlocked him.
Man, he unlocked the cheat code, didn't he, P?
Brooklyn unlocked him for sure.
Him and the Cam kid, dog, they getting money right now.
But the surprise sack, so let's keep it 100. Second.
Mike Brown for Coach of the Year. Yeah, you got
him or Tibbs.
What's the odds?
Him or Tibbs.
Hell no, Tibbs.
The Knicks? You just was gassing the Knicks.
You said Coach of the Year though, P.
Yeah, the Knicks. That ain't got nothing to do with coaching. The Knicks?
No, hell, Tibbs? Nah, man, you gotta
This is like the Knicks?
Nah,
come on.
Nigga in Cleveland, dog.
Nah, Cleveland got expectations,
dog.
Man. Come on, Cleveland. Yeah, you got Donovan Mitchell.
Cleveland. I had Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell.
I had to put you on Cleveland. You like,
you got
Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell and Garland.
Man,
but
you
the
hear
Knicks,
that shit, man. Who you got? Nuggets.
Nuggets versus the Nets.
The Nets in Brooklyn.
I'm taking the Nuggets on this whole New York swing.
I'm gonna take the Nets at home, man. Mikal Bridges. Yeah. I didn't know he had a game like this, P.
Yeah,
I started seeing it before he left Phoenix. I started seeing his scoring go up.
Unlocked him.
Yeah, he knows something that we didn't know. It's good to see him, man. Shout out to Mikal, man.
They unlocked him. I like that.
And those are the Better Gym picks of the week. We out. We out.
The hostility between these two guys is real.
March 25th.
My objective is putting a beating on Caleb Plant.
Knockout artist and two-time title holder David Benavidez takes on the smooth technician and former champ Caleb Plant.
I need to teach him a life lesson.
He knocks him down! And no one's backing down.
I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. You're not gonna do nothing.
David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, Saturday, March 25th, live on pay-per-view.